Hello, I'm going to be showing you how to make a basic typeset, nothing fancy, because really you don't need anything fancy to have a nice typeset. First thing we're going to do is go to our layout, go to page setup, make sure it's put on book fold, and then so I got my zero point 0.6 for top and bottom, then 0.7 for the inside, and then zero point 0.8 for the outside. It's going to do that. Now, these are going to be two blank pages. Then this is going to be the title page. Make sure you're always doing a section break whenever you do this step. Then we have our copyright page, blank, and then another blank page. And now here is where the story actually starts. So this is the fic I'm going to use, Fox Kill by Boom Turkey, one of my faves. Press entire work. Then you're going to Control A, Control C. Go back to your document. Then you're going to merge formatting. From here, basically, you're going to go and delete everything that is not part of the fic or that you don't want included, essentially. Going here, going down, stop at chapter 1. Now you're going to take out the notes and you're going to do it where it looks just like this. So for our body text like this, go to paragraph. There's another way to do this. However, this way typically works better for mine. Sometimes it just wants to act up. Why? No clue. Okay, so all our settings in paragraph alignment is going to be justified. You're going to want a special first line of point 0.2. That's typically what I do. You do not want to add a space between the paragraphs of the same style. So it's going to be 0 and 0. Then the line spacing is going to be exactly 18. Whenever we go here, you're going to want all of these to be unmarked. So you have it like this. Go update selection. Now all of it looks like that. Go to your layout, press hyphenation, automatic. Now you got all that sorted out. Now we come to our chapters. I'm going to press this down arrow at your styles, create a style, name it whatever. I typically just name it AA so it pops up first. So I always want to do a header so I can find it in my navigation. Now it is going to be like, oh, you want it like this. You don't have to have it like that. You can do this however you want. I tend to just be boring and do Times New Roman. There are other ways you can do it too. So go to your paragraph because it was in the body text. You're going to want to undo all of this. I typically do double spacing there. Um, I tend to do hardcore um, stuff with my spacing of before and after. And we'll look at it. Then you want it centered. All that's whatever. And go to font. You can do a bunch of stuff with the font. I was going to do all caps with it. And there you go. However, now you're going to want to remove that hyperlink. Find right now, just like that. Go to your results, pressing chapter. Number 2. So you're going to go right here. You're going to click on the outside of the chapter of the C, go to layout, press that. Now remove the hyperlink. There you go. It doesn't matter if you remove the hyperlink before or after you press header. I just typically do before. It's going to take you here to the next one. And really, it's just a repeat of it. It's nothing special. Pretty easy. All right, now we have all 4 chapters. Pop up in our results, pops up right here. Press right here. You can press out of that. Whenever you pull out pretty far of the zoom, you can get like multiple pages. And I tend to like it where it's like 2 or 3. Now we go back up here. Go to the title page, take that off. Go back to your insert. Now you're going to go to text box. I'm just going to type in box kill, boom, turkey. So now we're going to go here. No fill, no outline. I'm going to do that. Go to your paragraph, none, none, none. I'm going to do centered and double and take off that. I'm going to make box kill very big. Go back to your shape format after you have it all where you want. Position, middle, you're done. Doesn't have to be fancy. I know a lot of people do like pictures. I don't really care for pictures. Now for the copyright, there are multiple ways you can do this one. People do AO3 ones. Other people make them look fancy. I like to make them look fancy in the beginning and then have an AO3 one in the end. So it's really just like how you want to do it. Um, I'm not going to work on this one right now, but I'll show you examples of what I do. So this is only first one, the first book of the series, and I have my um, copyright, my fancy one right here. And it just says that this story is a work of fan fiction. All character settings and events portrayed in this fan fiction are either the products of haiku or the author's imagination. Have the text copyright for the fic author, and then the haiku copyright goes for that. It looks all like this. I just think this looks very pretty. I have my AO3 one in the back, which has the title, author, rating, fandom, relationships, published, completed words, chapters, summary, and then I find that I just don't like the look of this one in the front, but I do see the importance that you need the AO3 one, so I just have 2. You don't have to have 2. It's not a requirement. So just so you know, first chapter should always start on an odd page. Just how it is. Now we're going to do a page number. Go here, bottom of the page, add like that. Now I tend to take off like the extra space at the bottom. I don't know, it just looks better in my humble opinion. I'm going to disconnect it from link to previous. Why I'm doing that is I'm going to delete page numbers there, but they're still going to be here throughout the rest of the fic. Now going back on here, press different on the first page. It's going to take it off of here. Now you can add a header up here. Um, you don't really need them. Not every book has one on there that I've seen. It's just an extra thing. But page numbers, I feel like page numbers are very necessary. So for the different on the first page, you'll want to go to every chapter, do this, different on first page. Voila, it's done. Now making sure that all of your headers look fine is like important. Like you can do them however you want. You can keep it like this. You could do it like that. Change this to be like this. There are multiple ways that you could do this. Anything is how you want it to be. So say like I also whenever you want to do it like this, press um shift and enter. Don't just press enter because if you press enter, it's gonna pop up like this. So like you do it like that. Whatever. I'm gonna look at this more later. A lot of people want to do fancy spacers. You really can just use this. It's fine. No one is going to judge you if you use the already thing there. I mean, another way you can do it is have two enters and that. Make it look like it's a new scene and you're good. Really, it's not complicated. I don't think typesetting should be as complicated as people make it to be. But this is like the basics of like your page numbers, how you make your headers, putting it in there. This really for a typeset, not a, you don't have to be fancy in the slightest. A typeset can look good no matter what. I've seen lots of typesets. Some that I was like, I would have done it that way, and others where I'm like, I would love to do it that way. I just don't know how.